It's all good, it's all gas. It's all good, it's all gas. It's all good, it's all gas.
Go to her house just to smack on her ass. I buy me some diamonds to get the pizzazz. I run up them bands while she shaking her ass, and I mix it with ice, and I don't drink no Sprite, and that shit is alright, and my money count long. I came in the house, she ain't nothing but thong. I face me two woods, and I'm all in my zone. That bitch think she bad, so I threw her a bone. I face me two woods, now I'm all in my zone, man.
What up, man? What's happening, man? It's the Slime, aka Mr. FTW. Haven't heard from y'all in a minute. Haven't seen y'all in a minute. For those who know and for those who don't know, man, this is the FTW podcast, man. We haven't seen y'all in forever, man. We miss y'all. Hope y'all had a great end of the year. And you know what I'm saying? Blessings to the beginning of the new year, man. That being said, man, welcome back to the FTW podcast, man. As y'all know, the beeping didn't go nowhere. We back at it like addicts. Man, that being said, man, what's up with you, Rock? How you been, man?
I got something for you. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two. Nigga, hey man, we in this bitch like a placenta. You feel what I'm saying? We back.
Oh my God, here you go with that shit again.
It is great to see all y'all. It's not great to see Boss, man, but it's great to see you. Caleb, how you doing? How you been?
I guess we back and better than ever, huh? Like Eric Bischoff.
Man, I guess so, bro.
Bars. You feel what I'm saying?
Not from him, no, bro. Not from him. Like, we're not even gonna do that, bro. Like, good God Almighty. Don't get me started, bro. That being said, man, what's up, man? We took a wrestling break. It feel good to be back. We ain't seen our girl Kayla in forever, man. Kayla, how you been, man? We ain't seen you in forever. I miss you.
We've been working. We've been putting in that social media work, man. Doing interviews, doing podcasts. We working.
Bad, man. That's what it like. And if y'all do know, always my girl Kayla stay on the content, man. She basically take care of the FTW podcast. For if y'all don't see us posting, just go check her out. You know what I'm saying? She holding it down for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And Rock, he ain't doing too much. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? He just here. He, you know what I'm saying? He glad to be back. But hey, he's here. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, we had a Monday. What Rock? Just say it. Go ahead and tell me.
I hate you. You feel what I'm saying? I hate you, everything in me. But keep on going. I'm gonna get to later.
Bro, first off, do you see the new logo? Y'all see we on the bigger and better things.
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Rolly. Shout out to Rich Rolly for that, man. We sure appreciate you, Rolly.
When did his name ever become Rich Rolly?
It is now.
Bro, you giving niggas names now, bro. You see what I'm saying, Caleb?
Double R like the car, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, bro. That being said, man, Stranger Things, Monday Night Raw, Netflix, first Netflix year anniversary. First match, man. First, what did y'all think about the setup tonight? What did y'all think about the whole Stranger Things and Netflix WWE talk to me? What y'all think?
You can go, Caleb.
Honestly, I've never even seen an episode of Stranger Things. I'm not hip to it.
Okay, cool.
So,
I'm glad. I can say it. I ain't never watched the episode. Now don't get me wrong. I've seen some clips and I've seen how they fucked my boy Wig up. You know what I mean? The black dude, he had a crispy lineup on the first couple of seasons for what I see, and now they gave him a fucked up wig. How would they do that? I don't know. Did they time travel? Did he die? Whatever. I don't know. But all I'm saying is I don't really watch Stranger Things like that. I'm not familiar with it. Now I will start watching it and get caught up because I've heard a lot of great things about it. So I want to. I just do so much. I just don't be having time for it, but I will try to make time. But with tonight's episode, I thought it was kind of dope the way they did like the part 1, part 2, all the way to part 6 type of thing. That was kind of a dope setup in my opinion. But everything else, I wasn't too familiar with it. Where'd you go?
Uh,
Maybe it's just me, but because I haven't seen it, I was expecting something similar to like when the Wyatt 6 when they debuted. What last year? I was expecting some like spooky level stuff like that, and I was like, okay, it's just y'all just decorated the set for real.
Yeah, I expected more. For sure.
I ain't never watched the episode of Stranger Things, so I guess it's kind of fucked up that we got all 3 people on the, you know what I'm saying, talk about a Stranger Things collab, and we ain't watched shit of it. So we're gonna have to definitely wait till our Madman Murray get in this bitch, so he could tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, about the Stranger Things. Cause me, as you can see, the 3 of us personally, we don't know shit about this shit. So you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Hey man, what up, Courtney? What up, family? We missed you too, bro. It's been a long time coming, man. We missed you.
Who the hell's Courtney?
See, it's this shit I'm talking about, man.
No, you said Courtney. My brother's name is Rockies. It says Rock on his. You call that man Courtney. I'm not gonna let you get away with it. Who the fuck is
I said country head. It's a country head. My bad on the read, man. My bad, bro. I wasn't paying no attention. I'm over there trying to do something totally different right now.
You crazy as hell. Something wrong.
Don't pay me no mind. There he go. Now I can ask him about the Stranger Things shit, cause shit, I didn't know personally, no. And personally, as you can see, Kayla didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying, personally. And we definitely know you didn't know shit, Rock. I don't even know why we asked you. I should just ask Kayla in the first place. So that's my fault. But I'm just saying. Oh, he loud is coming back.
I couldn't help you. I don't
see
I mean, the setup was kind of weird. I just said he's coming back in. But anyways, like I said, the setup of the Stranger Things was okay. It wasn't too bad. I will say that. It was a little weird, I guess. I didn't get the whole point of the collab, but you know, it was cool. Oh no.
White Man Murray. Madman.
What the fuck? Do you see what I'm saying?
Damn.
Thank you.
I see Rock Dreams is still squatting in my home, not paying rent. I see how it is.
Yeah, shit, fuck it.
Okay, lad. Now that you're here, bro, talk to us. What did you think about the Stranger Things thing? We just got started.
All right, look. I love me some Stranger Things. I haven't watched it, like finished it yet. I really do enjoy the show, but
ain't none of us never seen the episode. Ain't none of us ever seen the episode.
The music was on point. The props were on point. It looked neat, but I'm sorry, it ain't got no place in sports entertainment. At least not my version of sports entertainment. Anybody that knows me, no, I can appreciate some flair. I can appreciate when they bring in celebrities and certain things, maybe plug certain products. I really don't like that either, but I can appreciate it. I don't need any fucking Disney princesses or any goddamn superheroes or Stranger Things, telekinetic, none of bullshit. I don't care how popular the show is. I don't care that it just had its series finale, all that shit everybody's been waiting for. Leave it the fuck out of wrestling. I don't care if it's on Netflix. The only thing I liked about it, the little cut scenes in between, like chapter 1, and then they have the little title of the match. Chapter 5, the Beast versus the Best, or whatever it was. Like, okay, I appreciated that, the little fade in and fade out. Some of the theatrics I really appreciated, and was definitely Stranger Things. Thank God they didn't bring in any Demogorgons or any of the crap from the show. I was so afraid they were going to do something for the main event that was just going to completely fuck it. Thankfully, they didn't. Other than that, though, that's my long-winded answer, man. I don't really like when they do shit like that. I don't like the sponsored matches. I didn't like the Fiends Black Light Mountain Dew match shit. I hate that.
Yeah. I know the exact match you talking about, and they fucking ruined it. The Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight match, they ruined that match.
Yeah.
Doing that was terrible.
Oh, wow.
The match would have been good without the bullshit.
All the stupid like black light shit he had on, and they had the black light. No, I'm sorry. Man. Rest in peace, Bray. But you had that didn't need to happen, like at all.
I don't think he was a fan of that himself.
Probably not. I don't think you can be a true wrestling fan and be a fan of that. What that was, the whole reason because Mountain Dew, pitch black. Oh, get the fuck out of here. That stupid ass shit.
And with that, we kind of open up the night, man. The first match of the night, we have the Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. We have our girl Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane for the Women's Tag Team Championship. I think we all kind of knew what was going to happen. I don't think it was like that different. I mean, y'all want to talk about the match? Or do y'all really give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all talk to me? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I mean, it's a women's match, so you better talk about it. Yes, it would do.
We starting off hot, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, hold up.
Me cancel before I start, goddamn it. But yes, the match wasn't bad. I didn't think the match was bad. Was it as good as it should have been? Maybe not, but it wasn't a terrible match. It wasn't a terrible match at all. I like I said, the ending I respect it, but I don't like the fact that they're not, like I said, some of these people, it's a cool for them to throw together. And I don't mind them being thrown together, Io and Rhea, but I think they should have a little more time, a couple more matches together before they got the tag titles. Because you got Nia and Lad Legend right there. You want to just throw them on people who've been working together for some weeks. You feel what I'm saying? Or just any other team that's been together for a while. The Kabuki Warriors should have won because they are a team. Not only a team in WWE, they are a worldwide fucking team. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like they should have won. But I'm not mad that Io and Rhea got it because they're extremely popular and they look like they're a fun dynamic. So it is what it is. I just know Lash and Nia better get that goddamn turn eventually. That's all I got.
Kayla, what you think?
I agree with Rock. I liked the match, but I feel like it could have been. I was hoping it would be more than what it was, just because it is the teams that were involved: Rhea, Io, Kabuki Warriors, and again, I think everyone knew that Rhea and Io were going to walk out with the championships, especially considering. Even though the Kabuki Warriors were the champions, I don't think they've been really booked that well as of late. Like, they haven't had the upper hand at all recently. So, as of late, I think they've probably been the champions that have been booked, I guess, the worst. So, it was very telling that they were gonna lose. Like I said, not a bad match, but I was hoping it would be. I don't know. I was hoping to be more excited about it than what I was.
Man, talk to me.
I'm only gonna say one thing on this subject: women's tag division. That's it.
Let's talk to that shit. Okay, going into that, we have chapter 2. Now y'all got to hit me with some of these chapters because I ain't gonna lie, I was moving around, so I ain't catch all the chapters. But chapter 2, He Who Remains. And that's Gunther promo. When Gunther comes out, you know he's been talking about he tapped out like a little Ari Gable. You know what I'm saying? That good shit.
I want the shirt. I want the shirt.
Yeah, if that's a WWE shirt, I'm definitely buying it. If it's a shit show, if it's a WWE shirt, definitely buying it.
I'll get it made. Goddamn it.
At this point, okay, right?
Rock's cheap ass.
He's copyright. He's going to jail.
I ain't gonna sell it. I said I'll make it. On me. You buy it off me, that's $100, buddy.
You see what I'm saying, Kayla? That nigga's an incriminating criminal. Everything he's gonna do before he does.
I ain't started it yet. So you can't say I did nothing.
You can change your future early. I'm proud of you. But anyways, while Lyle over there blowing O's fresh inhale. I see you, boy. But anyways, while we over there got that going. AJ comes out the promo, you know what I'm saying? I kind of figure he's gonna come out. AJ Styles comes out, you know what I'm saying? Cuts his promo, cuts him off, basically slaps the shit out of Gunther. Gunther doesn't do nothing. It does set up for a match next week with Gunther and AJ Styles. Now we're gonna start this off with our girl Kayla Kayfabe. Talk to us. What did you think about this promo?
Gunther, I like him, but I feel like I wish he was the kind of heel that Drew McIntyre is. I wish he had that type of menace about himself. I don't think he's there yet. If they continue to book him correctly, he could get there. But right now, at least post retiring John Cena, the only thing you have to say is that you made him tap out. Which personally, I don't even view it from that perspective. I mean, for the sake of the story, yes, John did tap, but I look at it as more of John kind of tipped his hat in a way, and that was the end of that. But I mean, if they're going to use this to set up for Gunther being not the Terminator, but what's the Marvel character?
Which one?
The one that takes all the Thanos. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If they're gonna book him to be kind of like Thanos, he retires people, I think that's a good angle to go with. But I just think he needs a bit more heat behind him,
like a modern day legend killer kind of type thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's Orton. I don't.
Right.
I don't want to use that name for him yet.
Yeah.
My bro said he getting high with you, Lau.
I saw that. Yeah, I gave him the whatever the fuck this is.
Rock on.
That's exactly
rock on. With that being said,
that's exactly what they're going for, though. A new legend killer, and they're making a Gunther, which I don't mind it. But if he's gonna go against AJ now, I wish he would go against AJ in the last match. Right?
He may still
make this something. Can I be honest? Where they periodically run into each other and just don't fucking like each other until AJ retires and Gunther makes him retire, pretty much.
Okay, can I be honest then, Madman, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go ahead in the soft. My personal opinion when it comes to Gunther, bro, they did him great when he first came in NXT, and kind of when he was the Intercontinental Champion, he was just this wrestling persona, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was just better than, like, there's nobody better in this wrestling ring than Gunther. Just leave him as that. We didn't try to give him character. When you try to give character that's not there, it's obvious. We didn't try to give him character. We didn't try to give him career. We don't have none of that. Gunther can just out wrestle your ass. That's what he does. I'm sorry. That's what made Imperium so great, because he didn't have to talk. He could just walk out and be that guy. Gunther needs somebody. I'm sorry. As much as we're trying to do this with him, trying to do that, we can still let him do all of those great things. But at this point, shit, just let him bring Imperium or something back in. Because bring something to him other than just him. Because respectfully, here's the problem with Gunther already. If you want me to keep it honest with you, Gunther is legitimately slaughtered 90% of the roster. The only people he is not beat, and that's because, and the only reason he haven't beaten them is because he hasn't even been in the ring with him like that. And that is Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Like, those are, and there's gonna be a time and place where he beats them too. And then when he does that, we're going to be asking this question: what is really left for Gunther? Because really, what is left for Gunther now? You kind of know when your name is matched up on the card with Gunther, your ass is losing.
Well,
when you can count on one hand how many losses this man got, and we've been watching this nigga wrestle for the last 5 years on television, and we can still count on one hand how many losses he got. For real.
You know what? I think is gonna eventually come. And it's probably like a
Talk to me.
year and a half or 2 years from now. He's gonna have to turn face, and because that will be the only thing that he hasn't done. He's been a heel the legit whole time he's dealt with WWE, even WWE UK. He's been the heel, the bad guy, the big boss guy. You got to show character in everything that you can do. Every other character. Now, Luke Kaiser is my fault. I'm gonna say this right quick. Luke Kaiser is El Grande Americano.
How dare you slander that? No, he is not. No.
They're talking like that is him. So if that's not him, then Luke Kaiser is technically injured.
And it is also not Chad Gable. He is also injured.
It's not that one of them. Luke Kaiser.
No, it's never been Chad Gable.
How you say that? I remember. It's starting to come back to me now. How could I forget? Luke Kaiser's injured, and Chad Gable was injured.
See, there you go. Now you're thinking straight, Rock.
El Grande Americano is from Mexico, and he's a legend. You feel
He's the greatest ever.
Hell yeah! Ain't nobody.
He can multiply like that.
Yeah, he got 2 kids. They run around with him. You know what I mean? But anyway, like I was saying, he got to turn face because that's the only thing he hasn't done. Also, if you recognize everybody that's going for the world title right now or has it, those are the people who he hasn't beat. You know what I mean? If they put Roman Reigns in that picture, that's gonna be him. CM Punk, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Logan Paul. Those are people who he hasn't faced. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody who's in that picture right now, they're building people who hasn't been against Gunther. I think it's been on purpose. Because you can't keep putting Jey Uso over there when they obviously is better. And the fact, and that's the only thing that makes, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get off. That's the only thing that makes Gunther tapping John Cena out not really good for me. It's because y'all let Gunther tap out to Jey Uso to a move that Jey Uso hadn't ever even used. Now, don't get me wrong, I popped when it happened. Like, oh snap, Jey won, heck yeah. But I couldn't ignore the fact that what are you gonna do with Gunther's character now? It hurt it, in my opinion. But hey, that's all. I ain't gonna spend too long on it. Y'all go ahead.
Wearing that ugly ass CM Punk shirt.
Lie your opinion. Bro, that's damn near you on the shirt.
Who you want tonight?
Here we go with this bullshit again. Here we go with this bullshit.
See,
Fam, we need to
Kayla,
take
tell
a
the truth.
picture of you.
Please, Kayla, tell the truth. I know you'll tell the truth. Come on.
Tell this nigga he look like a young. Man, tell this nigga he look like a young CM Punk and stop trying to fight it.
Have you ever seen him? Have you
no resemblance. See, she said no resemblance. Boom.
She said a little.
That last line to you, she don't want to tell. Niggas don't want to tell you the truth, bro.
She said a little.
Why would I lie?
Kayla.
Right? See, there you go.
Let me explain something to you.
Have you ever seen?
I knew I liked you. See, no matter what they all say about you, I knew I liked you.
I'm gonna tell you how you know when Kayla lying. Because Kayla don't smile much. So when Kayla get to smile and laugh, that's how you know Kayla ass lying.
Okay.
I don't believe that, Kayla. You smiling.
She get to showing all 32. That's how you know she telling a story.
I don't believe that, Kayla. You keep on doing
you just yapping at this point.
Yeah, you just yapping.
Yeah, Kayla, it's okay.
That's why my fan can't show his face.
Say it, Kayla.
Oh, boss man. Uh-oh.
What the hell you think? I'm here.
God dang, my God. Thanks for joining the party. All right, you gonna go back out. Okay, Kayla,
I'll be right back. Kayla already said her opinion, motherfucker. Let me do this. Big hat wearing ass nigga. I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
This guy ain't even that big. You bastard. You see,
got that motherfucker button.
I ain't seen Boss Man in a while. He done grew his hair out. I think he doing something. You know what I'm saying? He done lost his mind.
It is a new year. Can we bring some new energy?
New energy.
Yes.
Yeah, you see,
that's the problem. Everybody always want to say new year, new then. I'm gonna be the same me. That's the problem right there. Switching up,
You're not elevating.
Yeah, you whole ass.
Hey, trust me.
Problem to attack it. Boss Man, fuck it. Bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Man, look, going on to the next segment, bro. That being said, the next segment we got Becky Lynch versus Madison. Man, what the fuck?
I'm respecting her name now.
Maxine
Hold on,
Dupree.
bro. Yeah, I was gonna call that girl something totally different. But yes, Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch. Yep, versus Becky Lynch. But and the one Intercontinental Championship. And we'll start off with Loud doing this match. Man, what you think of this match?
You know, I enjoyed it actually. Maxine is leaps and bounds, leaps and fucking bounds. I feel like Maxine has really stepped up. I was a little surprised that Becky got it back. I hope they're not doing this belt swap bullshit. I hate that. I don't care what title it is. The back forth that to me, all that does is decrease the relevance of a title. It makes it who cares? Anyone get just trading it back and forth. I don't like that shit. So if Becky's got it now, okay, she won it, holding the rope, ref didn't see it, whatever. It means there's gonna be a rematch. She needs to win the rematch. She needs to hold on to this belt again for whatever reason. I don't know why they decided to take it off of Maxine, but since they did, please don't just give it right back to her. She's doing great. This can lead to some story work for her. Maybe a little short mental breakdown. Am I still good enough? Who knows? What they can play off this. There's so many different angles they can go. Overall, though, the match was solid. I'm okay with the outcome, but again, only if Becky keeps the belt.
Okay, look what you think.
I was surprised by the finish too, because I was honestly expecting Maxine to retain, and kind of hoping, at least long term for her, that it would lead to some type of feud between her and Natty. That was the hope, and I don't know. Maybe we'll get that at some point. A title may not have to be involved. I was just kind of hoping it would be, just for Natalia's sake. But now that Becky does have the championship back, again, like Lyle said, hopefully they don't bounce the title back and forth between the two. I don't think they need to. But if anything, I think they're going to prepare for Becky versus AJ at Mania.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to look forward to that. If they do something different, then I don't know.
But see, I agree with Kayla on that. But my only thing is for y'all, my question to y'all is, do they even need a title though?
No.
Like, that's my only thing.
But I think it helps with the title.
Well, yeah, it do. It definitely do. It's just, I don't know, man. I was just thinking of it, you know what I'm saying, a little different, because it's like, I'm thinking it's a bigger match. Yo, what up, Rob? How you doing? Hope you're having a good night, man. And there he is. That's the man. Man, that's my boy right there. I got Matt Madison is in the building, man. What up, family? How you doing? And man, hope everything's good with your family. We're gonna be getting you on here soon with the game. And yeah, that's my only question, I guess, to y'all. Like, bro, I definitely agree with what Kayla is saying. I just personally didn't think that Max needed a title, but it do help out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? But Rob, what's your opinion on it? Talk to me.
Here's my thing, right? I got a few angles on this, and bear with me, right? They're doing these women's titles like they do. I say the women's mid titles. They're doing them the same. They're gonna keep on switching and try to build stories with that. Because they're doing the same thing over there on SmackDown with the U.S. title between Julia and who is it again? Chelsea Green. Same exact thing. Okay. They win it for like a month or two, switch back to the next person. Win it for like a month or two, switch back to the next person. That's what they keep doing, right? And they're doing the same thing with the Intercontinental. On which why it's not recognized for the Intercontinental title, because it's Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is elevating people. And this is why I think her and Bianca Belair, this is no offense to Charlotte Flair, but her and Bianca Belair, in my opinion, WWE-wise, are the two best to ever do it. Bianca's not at Becky's all-time level yet, but she's going to be there, I think. When she comes back, get healthy and everything, she's going to get at that same level. The Intercontinental title right now, and can't nobody, I swear to God, there's nobody who can tell me otherwise. This feels like the world title. this feels like it's more important than the actual world title. It feels like it's more important than the WWE title and after defending it and got stories with it. What's the story?
I don't know. It kind of feel the same, bro. Because we are still talking about Maxine Dupree at the end of the day. No disrespect to Maxine Dupree, but you see how you see how nobody shook their head and was like, yeah, that is true, because we still are talking about Maxine Dupree at the end of the day. So I feel, to be honest, I really feel like both of the titles are about even right now, in my opinion.
I gotta finish my segment though. What's the story?
Okay, talk to me.
What's the story behind Jade Cargill or Stephanie Valkyrie? Stephanie can't even speak English. We saw that tonight. It was very hard to understand her. She ain't had a story.
Jade working on something with me, Shan.
She killing people over there. She ain't working on no. She working on them, all right.
Hold on, Rod. I'm sorry, Rod. Hold on, Rod. I'm sorry. Hold on, please.
She's over there.
Boss man. Rod, hold on, Rod. Please, hold on. I'll give you the mic back in a second. But hold up. Boss man, you did not just say that Jade Cargill is working on something with me, Chin.
And thank you. And you talking about Maxine Dupree. I was gonna get there.
I think if you ask me, all the shit is. Hey, look, when you ask me, okay, don't get me wrong. I think if you want me to keep it 100 with you,
always
ask me. The women's division got hurt in a lot of ways. When Bianca Belair got hurt at WrestleMania, and when Naomi got pregnant and had to take her break. I genuinely feel like that mixed up the women's division in a lot of ways. I really feel like Jade Cargill wouldn't be your. I feel like Jade Cargill wouldn't be your champion. I feel like Naomi will still be your women's champion right now, to be honest, because she's on one of the hottest runs she was. So I really feel like she'll still be a women's world champion right now, to be honest with you. I feel like Jade will be on her heel run, doing that little bullshit she's doing with Michin, but it'll be without her having a world title. That's why it's a singles match, because she was never meant to have a title. She was just meant to have a heel run, but now here's what makes her heel run make even more sense, because now she holds the title, right? And apparently, if it's everything plans out right, Bianca returns it, she wins it, and guess what match you have for WrestleMania? That's the way you can set it up. But I hope it don't happen at that route. But that's about the only relevance that Jade is going to have to that title.
The thing that's hurting the women's division, I'm gonna tell you this: they have the women for it. They're not using them correctly. They're either managers or in the tag team division. What you got now? Tag team? No offense to last.
Because okay, let me explain this to you, Rock. No. Because here's the thing. This is what they haven't done wrong. Because are we gonna keep the same women if we're trying to upbuild people? Then, if that's the case, why would we keep the same women in the singles division? Why would we keep having Nia winning titles? Why would we keep having Rhea win titles? If that's the case,
but now that was just an example. You got a lot of women who are not doing what they need to be doing, like, because the singles division is not that good right now. That's why you got them women up there. Get it good and then put them somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying?
Because everybody you could think of as a singles right now is a tag team person,
and they're not doing
hands
good
down.
in the tag team division. You saw what they just did with the titles tonight.
Kelly, talk to me. What you think?
Not to say that there isn't things that need to be fixed in the women's division, but if we're comparing the rosters, the Raw's women's division is much in a better place than SmackDown's. SmackDown has no baby faces. That's the biggest problem. So you have Jade, who's a heel champion, and you don't have anyone that can be a true challenger to her. Not to mention that pretty much everyone that is on that roster is a mid-card. No one else is main event, because Tiffany's not there. So at this point, Jade is just kind of, not to say that, she's, whether she's the good or bad champion, that's subjective. But at this point, she's just kind of icing the belt because no one else can hold it. So it's not, at least in terms of SmackDown, the WWE Women's Championship picture over there is not, it's not interesting. I don't really, me personally, I'm not really paying it too much attention. On Raw side of things, going back to the Intercontinental Championship, I I want to say, Rock, you made this comment. I do agree that the IC title picture is more interesting than the world title picture. It's not interesting. I mean, you do have Stephanie, who is great in ring, but yes, because English is not her first language, it's difficult for her to cut a promo and to tell a story. But you do have Liv, who's back on Raw, thankfully, and Raquel. They've been booking her really well. I think she could potentially be the next world champion if they don't give it to Liv first, which I feel like they'll probably give it to Raquel and then Liv will take it off of her. So that works over there while you have while you have Rhea and Io in the tag division. But at the same time, you could still use more just single stars. But the company kind of effed themselves up when they took all the women that they had in true teams and cut all of them. Because then you have to take the single stars that you have and put them in teams so you have a tag division.
I agree.
100%.
Lau, what you think?
Man, Kayla just killed it. She covered it. That's pretty much verbatim. She said it better, but that's definitely.
She said that should Maxine Dupree more interesting. I don't know.
I'll tell you. Look,
Maxine gets more of a pop than most women on SmackDown.
With Stephanie the Care, I'm going to compare her to somebody. I'm probably going to get yelled at for comparing them, but they're both great in ring, but what is your character? Who the fuck are you? She's just like Lyra Valkyria at this point to me. Lyra is better on the mic because she can speak better English, but she can't, there's no stories. Who are you? You're a Scottish goddess of war. How does that translate to what you do in the ring or your character other than the damn feathers that go everywhere? It makes
we
no sense.
watched WWE the last couple of years and realized they have gave two real fucks about character development. The people they have signed lately
that's my problem.
I do agree with you there. I do agree with you there because that is the thing. But
that's why at least with Maxine Dupree, we've seen her development. We've seen their long-term story from start to where we are now. We've seen her from little valet, Dupree with LA Knight, or I'm sorry, what was he? You go by something Dupree, Max Dupree. That we saw all that stupid shit.
You want to know why you bring Stephanie Valkyria in, and it's totally different because you brought her in to be what she is now, a superstar. You're a women's world champion one day. It's probably earlier than what it is. You knew she was never going to probably break that English barrier. You knew that from the start when you signed her. But why did you bring her over? Why did you bring her over? Because guess what? She's a superstar. She's been wrestling for how long? Fans are. It's the same reason you bring Penta over. You can't really tell me Penta has an actual character, but guess what? It's Penta.
Penta has a decent character. They just haven't put him in storyline.
It's for me. Like I said, it's more interesting when I know Maxine Dupree. We of course know Becky Lynch to what they're kind of cooking with and going with. Then Stephanie and whoever she's defending against this time in another triple threat or whatever, once again a Judgment Day interference type. Like it's just not there for me with Stephanie. Fantastic in ring, like holy fuck. And I think she will eventually. She's learning English now. I think she's dedicated in everything she does. That's obvious. She will, I believe, get much better English than Io ever did, than Asuka ever did, than a lot of the women that have that, or just people in general. Not just women that have that language barrier.
Do you know how old she is? She's not young.
And she's what, maybe late 20s?
No, she's in her 30s, bro. In her mid 30s.
It's learning a language. It's not
do with her learning a language.
Because
don't you think if that's the case, they would have been learned that? Look how long Asuka's been in.
She's been living in Chile though.
Yeah, she hasn't had to worry about cutting a promo in full English when you are an international star.
Yeah.
How long has she been in WWE? Don't you think that would have been one of the first things
a year
they were
and a half
working
now,
on?
maybe.
They didn't even let her work on that. I'm telling you, it's the fast push. It's never meant for her to break it. It's not saying she won't personally because it's something she don't want to do, but it's not what WWE worried about. Look how fast she was in NXT and she became an NXT Women's Champion. Then look how fast she came into the main roster, became World Champion. What I'm saying is they can give a fuck about the English bird because look at the people they've been signing. Do you think when they signed Jacob Fatu, they really cared about all the other shit? They signed Jacob Fatu because the wrestling universe knew who the fuck Jacob Fatu was. Their last 4 or 5 signings, when they brought in the Lucha Brothers, as in Penta, as in his brother, when they brought in Dragon Lee, all these people, when we brought in them, these are people that came from the indie scenes and Ben had a big ass name. They worked on AEW, they worked on MLW. Hell, Jacob Fatu was the MLW World Heavyweight Champion for damn near over a year. These are people they signed and brought up. These ain't people like they had to, these ain't people they had to go through the NXT program, had to do all no extra ass shit. They just did that so the world can get a look at Stephanie Valkyria. Soon as the world actually caught on to her, what was the first thing they did? She was in NXT in what, 4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
And she was a double champion, by the way.
You see where I'm going with this, bro? Okay, so you see exactly where I'm going with. So at what point in time did that tell you WWE even cared about her breaking any English barrier?
WWE, the thing about that is, like you said, they push people too soon sometimes, and it's kind of like it hurts them sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It's like it's not. How can I say? It doesn't make real sense to do so because someone already have a good following, and a fast push turns people off of them. Julia is a perfect example of that because he had a big buzz before she even got to WWE, and the WWE universe knew who she was before she got there. Now she's going out there, won the championship twice, and it's been crickets. Because they haven't given her a story or a real character to her. They haven't done anything with her, but hey, go win a match. And hey, Kiana James, we ain't got nothing else for you either. Go out there too. Who's phenomenal in the ring? But they don't do anything with them. They just give them a fast push, and just because people know them, they just say, "Hey, here, title, here, yeah, that's great." It's not. It's not.
So you get exactly what I'm saying, Rock, when I say like I don't blame her. So if she breaks the English barrier, she breaks it by herself. It's not going to be WWE that breaks it for her. They can give a fuck about breaking it for her because you see what they did with her already. They can care less about her breaking that English barrier. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't even give her no mic at all. You would just make somebody talk for her.
Which I think they should.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because regardless if Alberto Del Rio was a heel or a face, that manager never left his side.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So there's certain things that is just like WWE could do, but you're just not doing. So that's why I say it puts you at a relaxation. Because also, if you're already at this level now with even having to learn the English for real, what will make you want to learn it? Just keeping it honest, what would make you want to really learn the English, bro? I came here in less than 2 years, and I'm already world champion.
Got a point. But
okay, thank you.
You don't want people to be turned off from you either. You know what I mean? Eventually, like you said, you can put all the titles behind somebody. If there's no development, no story to them at all, it's still boring as fuck. I'm gonna skip the match at WrestleMania. Bathroom break.
Hey man. Hold on, what did he say? Have y'all heard anything about Jacob Fatu? Nah, I haven't personally. I know Jacob Fatu's coming back and he's supposed to be getting a big push. I haven't heard nothing about Zilla.
Jacob's already back.
Hey, no. Okay, and we get back on. We got off track right there with the Becky Lynch, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. As we have it, Becky Lynch is our new IC champion. Going into that, we have the Usos cutting the promo talking about 2026 in the tag team championship division. Do we have anything to say really about that?
No. Bad promo.
After that, After that, we had a couple basically other. Is there anything else? Because we had a couple other promos. Did we have any other promos that caught y'all attention that y'all want to talk about after that?
Devon Evans is officially a part of Raw.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that.
They did.
Yes.
It was like during a commercial break, which was
That's cool.
Stupid decision, but
they could have They could have had that on instead of Uso promo.
Definitely that. My only problem with this is I think he was ready for the main roster, but was NXT ready for him to leave?
No, they
I
weren't.
think he should have at least became North American champion or NXT champion at least once. So for him not to even hold an actual NXT title and actually just be getting moved up, I think it kind of hurts both. I think it hurts the NXT product alone because that's where he made his name. And to actually kind of have him called up before Oba is kind of like insane.
Well, I wouldn't say that only because Devon probably wrestling a little longer, and they need, like you said, they can't call everybody up right now. Oba's gonna be carrying them for a while, and they're dependent on Oba.
Oba should have definitely, but the problem is Oba's next defense, the title defense, well, big one is coming up tomorrow, and it's against Javon Evans.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Think about it. Trick Williams was technically still in that race too, and they just threw him on SmackDown, which he got a big ovation, and it was the
Trick
absolute
is
right.
done. I think Trick is done with NXT. After that ovation he got walking out, I think he's done with NXT.
He's done. He should like I don't know if you saw it, but it
I
was
don't
like-
get to see SmackDown at all, so I don't know anything that's going on in SmackDown.
Look, he came out in all white, no shirt, white coat, white shoes, white
Okay.
pants. The
Okay.
whole rock to his song. It was electrifying, and he killed the promo. He down there buried Sammy. Damn
Oh, he
So-
cut on Sammy? Okay.
Yep.
Kill Sammy. Kick the boy.
Yep. So with that being said, I think he's done, and I do think here's my problem with them signing Javon Evans. I really feel like he's probably gonna win tomorrow. Just being real with you. He's fought Oba too many times. You got to think he's fought Oba like 3 or 4 times and lost. Remember we watched them lose. We watched him lose the triple threat match at you know what I'm saying, Stand and Deliver. It was them 3, and you know what I'm saying, and then
Yeah.
after that they fought 1-on-1 again, and Oba beat him again for the NXT title. Oba beat Javon Evans at least 3 times, including that triple threat match. That's why I'm saying I really don't think Javon Evans is losing this title, losing that particular match tomorrow. That's why I think it was stupid just to do that, because I really think he's gonna win tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
we
don't know. It's
carry
kind
the belt
of
for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see how they do it. But after that, we have our next match. Well, if I'm not mistaken, was Liv Morgan, and Lyra Valkyria. That was our next match, right?
Yes.
Okay. Any comments on that match?
Liv looked great.
All right, loud. Thank you so much.
In all aspects, especially in the ring. You know, her debut back as a singles competitor. There you go.
Okay, can I just get down
Yeah,
to
all
it? What was so with
aspects,
this match
that's it.
card? Can I just get down to it? What was so with this match card? Was y'all feeling it? Was you digging it? Like, see, Kayla just kept it real. She said Raw was very underwhelming tonight.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And maybe that was on me because I mean I think we all have been watching WWE long enough to know that they will overhype themselves and then underdeliver most of the time. And I was just expecting for the show to be Madison Square Garden level, and it wasn't. And not that it was a bad show by any means. It just didn't meet my expectations.
What would you rate it out of 5 stars?
I'll probably 3.5. Because the only match I really got excited for, and I wasn't excited going into it. It was just more so how the match went on, and that was the main event.
Yeah.
But for me to get excited like the last 30 minutes of your show that's not a good thing.
That's why I give it a 2 in my opinion.
I gave it a 3.
I give it a 3 only because of,
I can't.
of the world title
I'm
match.
just not a
If
big.
that world
I'm just
title
not
match
big on the
wasn't
other
good,
matches.
it would have been 2 for me too.
The main
And I
event for
get
me
it.
carried the show, hands down. The main event was a lot better than I thought it would be.
I guess
I
the
was
only
actually
reason
excited
I'm
for it.
giving it a 2, and it's nothing personal, and I would have gave it a 3. I guess I'm like Kayla. I was just waiting on something more. Like
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe I was waiting on Chris Jericho to come at the end.
The whole time.
I was waiting on something, bro. It didn't even have to be Chris Jericho. It could have just been something.
Edge.
But like when
The whole-
when the credits hit, it was just over with and stuff like that. It was just like no,
I
I'm cool on this.
didn't like. So how they advertised it. CM Punk should have won in a different way, or Braun Breaker should have won. Either one of them would have been fine. But the way that he won, it was damn near clean.
Mhm.
You didn't have to do nothing illegal. They hit it with a chair. Then nothing like that. Rey Mysterio came and got the vision out the way. They didn't hit Braun at all. So it's like that was damn near a clean win that he got over.
He got to hit Paul Heyman.
He got to hit Paul Heyman. And like I said, it was a good main event. But it was a lackluster.
I'm sorry. I just was expecting more theatrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting more theatrics, and everything, in my opinion, just lived up to it saying, "Oh, Braun Breaker's taking this home tonight."
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
so I'm sorry. You had CM Punk fans, even when they counted 3, his face was his own fans was just like, "Oh, okay."
And he was so close. It was he was so close to the ropes. I thought he was gonna grab the rope.
Something. I mean,
I thought he was gonna grab the rope and the match gonna keep going.
The wrestling was on point. The match was great. The whole time I was expecting to hear "You Think You Know Me" or "Break the Walls Down." Either one.
I knew we weren't gonna see Edge because his contract is not up.
I thought it was.
Chris Jericho's contract.
And then Adam Pearce said something about break the walls down and shit. So it's just like
lied. So now I got beef with him.
And this why I knew he wasn't coming tonight. Like I said earlier, nobody has declared for the Royal Rumble. This Royal Rumble gotta be something special because it's gonna be all the way in Saudi Arabia. Chris Jericho is gonna be there.
It's not gonna be special. It's just gonna be heavily paid for getting who the fuck they want to see. So it could be special in that way because they're gonna be able to pay and get people that we usually probably wouldn't see at a regular Royal Rumble. So they are probably gonna be able to bring. Like I'm not trying to be funny. I wouldn't even be surprised if 27 hit and you hear Goldberg music. I'm not gonna be funny. Like just because, like, bro, y'all know Saudi love Goldberg. Like, not trying to be fun, bro. They have and I'm sorry, people don't understand with that whole Riyadh season shit. They have a lot of when shit in they shit. They have a lot of push to what the fuck they want, what they want, match card, all that.
Their money for Western things like social media things and sports and stuff, it's unlimited. So,
man, they done took over. I'm sorry, they done took over sports down there.
If I would go, bro, I'd be like, yeah, you got 5-10 million. Hell yeah, I'll make an appearance. Hell yeah, shit.
And you think that's anything to them? That's not shit to pay him that.
On God, I would have did it. I'll tell you.
That's like 10%. That's 10% to him. To them.
That's less than 10% to them. That man.
You see what I'm saying? Like they rich, fam. Then think about it. They're the ones hosting, but mostly the biggest boxing events in the world right now. They're the ones hosting. They're the ones that just gave you Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez.
Yep.
Like people don't understand it. They're the ones that just gave you the undisputed boxing game.
Hey, so as far as story wise, and I'm gonna just say this, right? As far as story wise, I don't think Stan was gonna win the Royal Rumble. He was slated to, supposed to have, but now they're saying that he might go against Cody for the title at Royal Rumble. I don't know who's gonna win.
I don't think none of that's gonna happen to next year, bro. Because WrestleMania is not in actual Saudi Arabia until next year. So I don't think he's gonna win the Royal Rumble into the next year's Royal Rumble going into Saudi Arabia.
So you think if he go against Cody this time, they're gonna have him lose?
Or I'm not trying to be funny. I think he might actually win in the bank and hold that motherfucker to WrestleMania.
That would be good for me. I would accept that.
It would be one of the. I'm sorry. I just don't think. And I love Sami Zayn, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they did the experiment with Jey Uso this year, and they gave it to somebody that the world was behind and was hot, and the world turned their back on him. So I think for people like LA Knight and Sami Zayn, they fucked them because now I think they want to experiment and give them a Royal Rumble. Now they're going to give it to bigger names. Because even now, you talk about Royal Roman talking about where I want one of them titles back. So now it's heavily favored that Roman's going to win the Royal Rumble.
My thing is that was WWE's fault because we were asking for Sammy and LA Knight before that big entrance that Jay did at Paris. Before then, we were asking for Sami Zayn and LA Knight. If they would have caught them on their hot streak, which they had 3 years for LA Knight, these last 3 years, LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank all 3 of them years. Let's just put that out there. He should have won it every single time. Everybody was behind him
At least one of them.
At least one of them he should have won. Even if he failed to cash in, winning it would have been something great, right?
Well, I noticed WWE's problem is they don't believe. They don't believe.
They don't believe no matter how.
I know I'm gonna take it a step further. This is when I started noticing they don't believe, bro. For Riddle. I think we all got behind Riddle when he was supposed to win the Money in the Bank, and we gave it to Austin Theory.
No. I wasn't behind Riddle because Riddle. And no offense to Riddle, I liked him. He was a great movement at all. But Riddle keeps on showing WWE that outside of WWE, he will knock you off away. They made that mistake with RVD. It's the same exact type of thing. RVD, Jeff Hardy type shit. You won't stay out of trouble outside of WWE. So why are we going to put our trust and make you the face of it? It hurts us in the long run. I knew that.
At that point in time, going into that, Riddle was like one of the hottest wrestlers, if not the hottest wrestler. So that kind of showed me then. And if you notice, every year the person that's the hottest wrestler, they make us believe. They put them up. They're the last one to touch the actual Money in the Bank, the briefcase, before the actual person wins it.
Yep, they did it all 3 years for LA Knight, every single time.
Like, and I said, I just think the Jey Uso experiment was it kind of failed. It kind of passed.
You know what also failed? Messed it up for Damian and LA Knight. Damian Priest. That was a bad run. That was a terrible run, and we all liked the Damian Priest, and we got excited when he cashed in.
Oh.
Look at him now. Man. Look at they do to Damian Priest now. How you feeling with the same person for 5 months?
He was just on Main Event.
Hey, come on. They don't fuck with him. They don't. For 5 months, the same person? That's ridiculous. It ain't,
well, look on the bright side.
I was gonna say that like that was a Drew McIntyre and CM Punk type of feud, Rock and Stone Cold type of feud. You feuding with Aleister Black, who just came back and don't really got much momentum. And they gave him Karrion Kross's gimmick. Completely ripped it off Karrion Kross and gave it to him. It's like, what's the point? You a former world champion. This don't elevate you at all. Hell, that Drew McIntyre didn't want to feud with you. He said that's not going to elevate me. What was he not pissed off when they said he fighting Damian Priest at WrestleMania? Drew didn't want to do it.
I don't know, bro. Don't get me lying to you. Like, I know one thing we all can agree on. That was a banger main event. We will give it that. I think we was all just expecting a little bit more. But hopefully, I know now, like I do agree with Rock. If they didn't do it tonight, they're definitely not going to do it on SmackDown. Or at least I wouldn't expect them to do the first announcement on SmackDown. But with that being said, hopefully sooner or later, we will get our first announcement for the Royal Rumble. And that being said, man, it's been a great night. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody got anything to say before we get out of here?
It's great to be back.
It is great to be back.
Lord have mercy.
It is great to be back. Thanks to all our fans for still supporting us. Thanks for everyone that's watching tonight. Please continue to watch it. We will grow and get better for y'all. Also, run our numbers up so we can get some money.
Not just that, everyone needs to remember Diamond Land for life, bitches.
The L's, baby. The L's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kelly, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
Not much, but if anyone wants to hear me yap about wrestling and watch or look at my content, you can follow me at Kayla Kayfabe, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah, buddy.
I am also going to continue to do my wrestling reviews that I was doing before.
Nobody give a fuck. No, I'm just playing right. Do your thing.
Poor Rock. That's abuse. HR.
Hey, HR, yeah. I got this CM Punk show. I'm the best in the world right now.
You know what? Never mind. Go ahead, boss man. You can berate him all you want.
I got this Loud Murray shirt on. You know what I mean? Best in the world. So, like I said,
Murray.
Nah, I'm gonna keep on doing my wrestling review. I just make sure I get more consistent with it. I'm gonna continue to do that. Please support me. Put it on all platforms. So we'll just be there with it. Also, if you smoking weed, drinking liquor on your girlfriend's account, not doing anything with your life, hey, it's something wrong with you. Please continue to watch us. But at the same time, help that girl out. Damn. How much? Damn. Stop hitting that girl. Stop it. Stop. What Mike doing? Stop. Get help now.
I'm Loud Murray, and I approve of that message.
I don't think Jordan ever said that shit.
He did. He had the hair. It was in the 80s. Stop. Get him.
All right, look, check me out.
Got a suit on.
That being said, man, the FTW podcast is out, man. We will be back and forth on here. We won't be back 5 days a week like we used to be, but we will be back on between like 3 to 4 days, like 2 to 3 days a week. So I'll probably see us again. I want to say Saturday evening for a little recap of Tuesday show at NXT, AEW, and a little bit of Friday night SmackDown. So be expecting to see us Saturday evening with the game, man. So that'll be the new days. You're going to catch us 2 days a week. Mondays to open up the week and Saturdays to close out the week. And with that being said, man, it's your boy Zay the Slime. Man, fuck what Rock talking about. Like I said, it's your boy Zay the Slime. It's that boy, my boy Bomb the Dom Rock. It's our girl Kayla Kayfabe over there. My man, Madman Murray. And y'all know the game is.
And now you just gave me a bullshit nickname. What the hell,
man, bro? Come on, bro. I was trying to put some respect on your name, bro.
Kayla, help me. You know what? Never mind. Look it. What the hell wrong with you? God damn it.
No.
See you on Sunday, man. I get to see my boy, man. I get to see my boy now. Now that we back hooping a little, I get to see my boy more often.
Getting my name wrong. And you just think I'm just, you know what? I tell you what. This was wrong with right here.
I'm out, man. That being said, we out, gang. Holla at y'all later.
Nice things.
You know what I'm saying, man. Loud Rock, I'll talk to y'all in a minute. We know Caleb gonna run like Harry Tubman got the slaves up out of here when it's over with. So we got to say God good night now. We out.
Good to see you.